Hi, welcome back. This is section 3. We'll be looking at how to use ECMAScript 2015 or 2016 or 2017 today. In this section, we'll be learning about the following things. First, we take a look at what is called as REPLs or Read Eval Print Loop. It's an interactive command line which are available for ECMAScript 2015. We then take a look at the transpilation, that is compiling ECMAScript 2015 code to ES5, which is what the browsers need. Then finally, we take a look at what we call as shims and polyfills, that is how to use the ECMAScript 2015 code in your ES5 by making use of some additional JavaScript. Before jumping into the first video of this section, I felt that it is necessary for us to understand what are our options for using ECMAScript 2015 today. Some of the options that we have are as follows. Most of the JavaScript engines already support much of ECMAScript 2015 and beyond. You can check this by looking at the compatibility table called as Kangax compatibility table. Here is the Kangax compatibility table, and on the top of the page I've set it to 6. So remember, ES6 or ECMAScript 2015, that's the naming convention. I'm checking whether browsers support ECMAScript 2015 or ES6 features, to what extent. The greens means they're all supported, the red means it is still not there. So you can check this compatibility table to know which feature is supported on which browser. Once you know the compatibility, if you want to quickly check the code that you write in ECMAScript 2015, how does it look like in ECMAScript 5, that is ES5, what the browsers need, you can use what we call as interactive command lines, also known as REPLs or Read Eval Print Loop. Then the next option that we have is transpilers, that is you write code in ECMAScript 2015, give that code to the compiler compiles it down to ECMAScript 5, so that's why we call it as transpilers. Other option is to use what we call as polyfills or shims. These are JavaScript libraries which bridge the gap in your current browser to support that next future functionality that you have or that you are using in your code. So in the next couple of videos, we'll be looking at REPL transpilers and shim or polyfills. First up, let's quickly take a look at what are the REPL options available for us. REPL, it stands for Read Eval Print Loop. It's an interactive programming environment. Some of the REPL options that we have at this moment are as follows. We have Typescript, which is nothing but a language that's developed by Microsoft. It's a superset of JavaScript. And we have Babel, which is a community-driven tool. And then we have Tracer from Google. So let's take a look at each of these one by one. First, let's understand the Typescript playground. Typescript is a language developed by Microsoft. It's basically a superset of JavaScript, allows you to work with types in JavaScript. And Typescript as a language has a compiler which can compile the code down to ECMAScript 5. The playground is available at typescriptlang.org/play. Navigate to typescriptlang.org/play in the browser of your choice. And then just select, as you can see here, Typescript already provides a couple of examples. To keep it simple, I will select this first option, which is select. Then I get the blank. And I already made some code to showcase what happens. As you can see here, the left-hand side is the ECMAScript 2015 syntax. Class circle, it has a private variable. I have the constructor, I have the area method, and then notice here I'm using the new syntax, string interpolation, everything. And on the right hand side, what Typescript is doing is it's compiling that to ECMAScript 5 based code. So take a look at this. There's no class syntax in the ECMAScript 5, so it has created a immediately invoked function so that we create a class. And then it has the prototype methods and all those things, and then this is how you use it. So when I run this, and notice here we do get the alert which I had put it, which is the area of the circle. Next, let's understand about Babel REPL. Babel is a community-driven tool. They say it is a compiler for writing next generation JavaScript. You write your ECMAScript 2015 or 2016 or 2017 code, and Babel can compile it to ES5. The playground for Babel can be found at https://babeljs.io/REPL. Here's the Babel REPL interface. What you see on the left hand side are some of the settings that you can use. I'm going to paste the same code, the circle code that we had seen in the previous playground. As you can see, it's a class circle. I have the constructor passing in the radius, then I have the area, calculating the area, then use the string interpolation to show the area and the radius on the console, and then I'm returning in the area. Then I instantiate the circle, and then I just do an alert. So now on the right hand side, as you can see, Babel has transpiled, or Babel has compiled the ECMAScript 2015 code to ES5 code. And now what I can do is I can make use of certain settings here. The line wrap, it will automatically wrap the lines. I can also do minification. As you can see here, the whole generated ES5 code is minified. Otherwise, you can do prettify, which is nothing but basically makes it look good. And also I can do an evaluate. So if I do an evaluate, notice here at the end we had an alert. So that's the alert. This is coming up here, which is nothing but the area of the circle. The last REPL we're going to see in this video is called as tracer. It's from Google. As you can see here, I've gone to the tracer REPL page here, and then I can paste the same circle radius code, and notice here it automatically is evaluating that. And on the right hand side you see the transpilation, that is compiling ECMAScript 2015 to ES5. And then basically you have other options here like evaluate, show generated code. You can actually use the source maps, whatever different options that tracer is providing, you can make use of that. In this video we looked at what we call as repeat eval print loop, or REPL as known as. And then we looked at 3 REPL environments, basically the Typescript playground, the Babel.js playground, and then tracer playground.